Okay, come on, proceed, please.
First, I choose who lead the ice breaking is Miss Buntari, and Rido Albar lead us to do PPG Daljab greeting. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Bimi. Okay, this is a very simple ice breaking that I have learned. So okay, let's try it together. This is what we call a spirit clap. Okay, spirit clap. Hoo ha, hoo ha, hoo ha. Can we do it together?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, let's start. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Spirit clap.
Spirit clap.
Hoo
Ha.
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 Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Buntari.
Okay,
And
this is
then-
the hoo-ha thing. That was the ice breaking. Interesting. Okay, next, come on. Who will be the next, please?
Mr. Rido Albar, please
Mr.
lead
Rido
us
Albar.
PPG Daljab greeting.
Okay, there we go. Come on, Mr. Rido Albar.
Salam PPG Daljab.
Indonesia.
Okay, wait a second. You don't have to mention Salam PPG Daljab, yeah, because you guys hope, yeah, PPG Daljab and then Prajab it is the same. Salam PPG Indonesia, that way. Yeah, you don't have to mention PPG
Oke.
Daljab. Okay, come on.
Salam PPG Indonesia.
Senyum.
Salam.
Salam.
The leader is lost here. No. Repeat it. Okay, so what will be
Repeat
the
one
first?
more,
What will be
Rido.
the first? The
Okay.
first is
Senyum.
Senyum.
Then salam.
Sapa.
Then sapa.
Sukses.
Semangat. Sukses.
Sukses. Surga.
Okay, come on. Repeat it, Mr. Rido Albar. And then now without any kind of mistake, please. Come on.
Oke. Salam PPG Indonesia.
Senyum.
Salam.
Oh, salam.
Sapa. Semangat. Sukses.
Surga.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Rido Albar. And then can we start the session, Mr. B? Or we have to
Okay.
wait another participant?
Okay. I think Mr. Padli has here, yeah. Okay. I think it's enough, sir. We can start
We are
our
going to start the
listening.
session.
Okay.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin wa bihi nasta'inu ala umuri dunya waddin wassalatu wassalamu ala asrofil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi washabbihi ajmain. Amma ba'd. Alhamdulillah, today here it will be our third meeting. Yeah. And then looking at your guys' face here, it seems like, okay, why did we have to attend a meeting on Saturday? It is a weekend time, yeah. Okay, some of your guys' face, I guess, you have to postpone. You're planning, yeah, with your family, I guess, to spend some kind of activity, yeah, outside of your guys' house, yeah, and you have to attend this meeting. I'm really sorry for that one, but that was the schedule that we got from the Ketiga. Yeah. And then next one, since today here it will be the last day of the first step, identifying the problem or problem identifications. Yesterday we have the agreement, right? And then I told Mr. B and then Miss B to arrange this schedule, yeah, for you guys that gonna explain your problem identifications. And then I do expect there will be no such kind of, what is it? Kind of the problem related with your guys' salary. No, we are not discussing about that one. And then no such kind of the problem related with the senior teacher. No. Yeah. All the problem here, it will be based on the problem that happened while you guys delivering and teaching your student English subject. Okay, that will be the focus of the problem identifications. And then before that one, I would like to ask one by one first, starting with Miss Titin Suhartina. Hello there, Miss Titin Suhartina. How are you today, Miss?
Hello, sir. I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay.
How about you?
Okay, great. What about the preparation that you made for this presentation, Miss? The preparations?
Alhamdulillah, I'm ready.
Okay, so the preparation is ready. Thank you very much. Next, I'm gonna ask Miss Dini Maulida. Hello, Miss Dini.
Hello, sir.
Okay, what kind of preparation that you made for today here, Miss?
I have make a PowerPoint presentation for today, and I will, inshallah, I will give my opinion about the problem identification facing in my school. That's all.
Okay, thank you. And then let's go with Mr. Masriadi. Hello, sir. What kind of the preparation that you made for today's meeting?
Yeah.
Mr. Masriadi.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I already made preparation. I already make PPT for this Zoom program, but I still don't know how to upload PPT, sir.
Why? Mr. B, Miss B, I hope you're going to help Mr. Masriadi, yeah? Okay, Mr. B?
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Next one, Miss Tri
Okay.
Wisnu Ningsi.
Already now.
Okay, Miss Tri Wisnu Ningsi, seems like you're really busy over there. What are you doing?
Yes, sir. I just have already finished breakfast for my family. Prepare my breakfast for my family, sir. I have already finished.
Serving your family a breakfast? Really?
Yes, I have already finished. Prepare my.
Now here it is 10:14. So breakfast at 10:14. Really? I got my breakfast at 6:30.
I'm so busy, sir. If I free, so I have 3 children and my husband is at home too. Yeah, I have to prepare all by myself.
Okay.
But for my tasks, I have already finished for my PPT. Got willing, I already to presentate my tasks here.
Okay. Hopefully next time you're going to prepare for the breakfast, not at this hour, yeah? Okay, that's really
Yes, sir. It's the first time to PPG it at my home.
Okay, thank you, Miss Tri. Next one, we're gonna have Miss Vinny, yeah, Mr. Sani's soulmate. Hello, Miss Vinny.
Hello, sir.
Okay, where are you now?
I'm so sorry.
You still using smartphone?
I'm so sorry before if very noisy here. I accompany my student to tournament competition.
Okay, thank you. Best of luck for that one. Miss Fury, come on. Yeah, okay, Miss Fury, come on. Your turn, please. Miss Fury.
Hello, Mr. Sofian and friends.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Puri.
Can you hear my voice clearly?
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Right now I am at home and I have finished done all the assignment and got my breakfast too. Have a nice day, friends.
Okay, thank you. Have a nice day too.
Thank you, Miss Fury. Next one, Miss Ayu Yunita. Come on, Miss, your turn, please.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Hello, friends.
Yeah, for the preparations, I already prepared some slides for the presentation today. So I hope everything is going to run well today. And I'm at home, so I hope the connection is not going to disturb anything. Thank you so much. Good morning.
Morning, Miss
Morning.
Yunita.
You are
Sorry,
muted.
sir. You are muted, sir.
Okay. Next one, it will be Miss Agnes Patricia, the pregnant mommy here. Okay, come on, Miss Agnes.
Okay, sir. Hello, sir. Good morning, sir and friends.
Morning.
How are you, sir?
Great, thank you. How was the preparation that you got?
Okay. I just have finished my PPT for my presentation today. I hope it will be running well and the connection will be so good today, and also the others. I hope so.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
And then the most important one, your pregnancy. Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
And then you don't
sir.
have to
Thank
take
you.
this as the pressure for you. Yeah, in compiling the tasks. Okay, Miss Agnes.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay, next one we have the secretary of this class. What happened with your face today, Miss? I can. Wow, what was that? I can really see your face clearly. Hello.
Mr. Moharizal, sir.
Oh, Mr. Muhamad. Okay, come on. Miss
Okay,
Bimbi.
thank you, sir. For today, I prepare PPT for my presentation. That's all.
Okay, thank you, Miss Bimbi Arimbi.
Arini, sir.
Okay, next one, Miss Rina Melati. Come on, Miss Rina Melati. What kind of preparation you made?
Yes. Good morning, sir. Good morning, friends. And
morning.
the same with others. I'm ready to prepare my PPT too. Okay, I think that's all, sir.
Okay, thank you, Miss Rina. Next one, Miss Irawati Simamora. Come on, Miss Ira.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Good morning, sir. Okay, for the first, I always prepare myself, of course, because until now, I'm still nervous. Yeah.
So do I, Miss.
To Mr. B, yeah? Okay, now.
I'm not confident if I speak English.
Okay.
But now you are confident to speak English, right?
Yeah. And then I always prepare my PPT, but I don't know how to show in this Zoom because I'm one of the teacher in Gaptek, I think. I'm sorry for the first. Thank
Okay,
you.
all good. Miss Bimbi, Mr. B, gonna help you out with that.
I will.
Thank you, Miss Irawati. Next one, Miss Yulianti. Hello, Miss Yulianti. Hello, Miss.
Okay, Miss
Yes, sir. Oh, sorry. I have already for my presentation, and I want to use my PowerPoint
Okay.
to identification.
Thank you, Miss. Next one, Mr. Purnomo. Hello, Mr. Purnomo. Your turn, please. You got a nice outfit with you over there. You're going to attend some wedding ceremony with you, Mr. Purnomo?
Not really, sir. Okay,
Come
thank
on.
you, sir, for the opportunity. Yeah, for today, I have made my PowerPoint, and yeah, willy-nilly, I have to be ready to present my presentation later. Thank you.
And you don't have, okay, you have the responsibility here to
Yep.
make the alumni of UHAMKA, because many of your friends from UHAMKA as well. Thank you, Mr.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Next one, we have Miss Derlina Manik. Hello, Miss Derlina. Miss
Hello,
Derlina,
Mr.
you have some kind of relation with Miss Irawati Simamora? You guys look alike, I guess.
Yes, sir.
Okay, go on.
Mr. Hadi, Sofian, I'm really nervous for the first meet. Before that, I meet Mr. Hadi for Mr. Sofian at the LPMP training. So I'm really a little. I'm very nervous, Mr. Sofian. I don't know how to explain in my mind. Please teach me. And I hope in this program, I really want to be to be a good teacher. I realized that many my mistake, and for today, I try to the best for my PPT for presentation.
Okay.
Thank you for your attention.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you,
you
Mr.
so much, yeah, Miss Derlina Manik. But before you are going to be a professional English teacher, I want you to please try to take a deep breath first, yeah? Because when you try to talk, it seems like someone catching you up with you, yeah? Okay, you have to enjoy a process of talking using English, I guess.
Thank you,
Yeah?
Mr. Hadi.
Derlina. Okay, thank you. Next one, we're going to have Miss Buntari. Miss Buntari. Okay, Miss Buntari Savitri, come on. Your
Yes,
turn.
sir. I've already prepared my PPT. It's a simple PPT. I hope it can explain the problem identification at my school. That's all.
Okay, thank you. And then
Okay, thank you,
that's
sir.
what I expect from all of you guys. You can make a simple kind of PPT. Yeah, you don't have to make it a complicated one. No, yeah, because making it complicated, it will be for your guys' second subject. Yeah, designing an innovative kind of teaching and learning. Thank you, Miss Bundari. Next, Miss Indah. Indah one, and then we got two Indah here. Indah, if I'm not mistaken. Come on, Miss Indah Sukmawati first, please. Miss Indah Sukmawati. Okay.
Miss Indah.
Okay, for today, I have prepared my presentations, and so I am ready for studying today. That's all.
Indah, you like repeat your sounds, not good here.
Yes. Can you hear my voice clearly? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah. Can you hear my voice? Okay. For today, I have prepared my presentation, and also I'm ready for studying today.
Okay.
That's
Thank
all.
you, Miss Indah.
Okay, thank you, Miss Indah. Next one, we're going to have Miss Siska Marlina Elizabeth. Hello, Miss Siska.
Hello, Mr. Sofian. Yeah, good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Okay,
Morning.
I have made my PowerPoint presentation. I have put some points there and related to the problems facing in my school. I hope I made it. I made it right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. You got a nice section with you, Miss Siska Marlina Elizabeth, and then you will be the first. Yeah, I guess. You will be the first. Okay, based on the schedule that you arranged, Mr. B and Miss B.
Okay, I have arranged it, Mr.
Okay. Who
Sofian.
will be the first? Who will be the first?
The first time is, hold on.
Me.
Just a minute.
Oh, it's Mr. Sani.
No. Oh yeah.
No?
No. The first is Dini Maulida.
Me.
Miss Dini Maulida.
Okay, Miss Siska, you're going to go based on the schedule, I guess, then. Yeah. Next, come on, Mr. Sani. Come on, Mr. Sani.
Hello. Good morning,
Hello.
everyone.
Okay,
morning, Mr. Sani.
Ya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Yeah. I'm going to present my presentations about what we have discussed and what we have met yesterday morning. Yeah, it's still talking about the problem of identifications related to ourselves, our school itself. Yeah. Okay. Could I share screen about my PPT? Mr. Sofian.
Okay, I guess you are not with us, Mr. Sunny. What I'm doing here, I'm still asking the rest of your guys' preparation first. Okay, Mr. Sunny? Yeah?
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, it seems like you're ready to present your PowerPoint presentation. Next, the champion, yeah? The soccer lover. Here we got Mr. Ahmad Fadli. Come on, Mr. Fadli. Okay, come on, sir. Anyone can hear his
I
voice?
cannot hear your voice, Mr. Fadli.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Fadli.
Still, there is no voice from you.
Okay, well, we're gonna skip you first, yeah, Mr. Fadli. How are you going to fix it first? Next, it will be Mr. Iksan, our senior teacher. Come on, sir, please. What about the preparation that you made for today, please?
Hello, Mr. Dixon.
Yeah, it is the same, eh? Okay, we're gonna skip Mr. Ihsan. Let's go with Mr. Ahmad Fuadi. There we go. Come on, sir.
Assalamualaikum, Mr. Hadi. Thank you for the time to to greet, yeah. For the PPT, I already done, and inshallah I will present my PPT today. So thank you very much, Mr. Hadi.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ahmad Fuadi. Next one, it will be Miss Nida. Hello, Miss Nida.
Tes. Bisa masuk.
Okay, you may go first, please, Miss Nida. After Miss Nida, we are going to have Mr. Fadli. Come on, Miss Nida.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Yeah, hello, Mr. Hadi. So this is a lovely weekend, right? Okay, I have made my task. It's about our presentation and then about PDF, and we will submit it today. I hope we will enjoy our weekend and we will pass the task. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Miss Nida. So you guys consider this one as a task? No, it is not a task. Yeah.
Task.
No one testing you. Okay. Okay, next we are going to have Mr. Arma. Yeah, there we go. Come on, Mr. Arma.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, sir, I would like to say thank you so much for your time to give me the opportunity. And alhamdulillah, I have made it, sir. I have made the PowerPoint. So it is ready to present today. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Arma. Yeah, and then next we are going to have Miss Ernie. Where is Miss Ernie? She's not joining yet, Mr. B. Miss Ernie?
Okay. I will try to call him.
Okay, come on.
I'm ready, sir.
Yeah, come on, Mr. Fadli.
Yeah, okay. Thank you very much for the chance. Yeah, by the way, I don't know, somehow the microphone is turned off. So last night, I was at home and prepared some materials, some of the topic matters about the problem identification that I have from school. I guess there are many problems that I find, but I conclude only one simple matter, I guess, but it is quite important to share, I guess, and I already prepared with the PowerPoint. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ahmad Fadli. And then Miss Ernie, come on, your turn, please, Miss Ernie. Okay, it seems like she's still busy, yeah, calling for someone. Miss Febrianti Putri then, come on, Miss Febrianti.
Okay, Miss Ernie has here, Mr. Hadi.
Assalamualaikum, Mr. Sofian.
Okay, you're gonna go next after Miss Febrianti Putri, yeah, Miss Ernie, come on. Miss
Dari SMP. Assalamualaikum, Mr. Sofian.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
I already have a better place. There is no crowd here.
Okay,
Inshallah,
you're gonna go next after Miss Ernie, yeah? Come on, Miss
Okay.
Febrianti. Miss Febrianti, hello.
Okay, sir, thank you. Okay, so sorry if my voice is not clearly because I'm not feeling well, mister. Okay, for my presentation, inshallah, I have done for everything, and I hope it can running very well. That's all. Thank you, mister.
Okay, thank you. I hope you're gonna get well soon, Miss Febrianti, because we're still 3 days, yeah, 3 days, yeah, joining PPG Daljab. Okay, thank you, Miss Febri. Yeah, next, come on, Miss Ernie, your turn. Hello, Miss Ernie. Okay,
Miss
I guess
Ernie.
Miss
Okay.
Ernie is really difficult to. Okay, come on, let's go with Miss.
Miss Ernie. Hello.
Mystery family then, come on, mystery family or family? How
Family, Sri family. You just pronounce it Sri family. Thank you,
Yes,
sir.
family.
Good morning, everyone. Actually, I have prepared my problem identification, and I have identified the problem based on the source of problem that you have told us yesterday from the teacher, students, content, and then also the environment. And I'll share it through my PowerPoint later. I hope I have a good presentation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, mystery family. Yes, Sri family. Okay, next one, Mr. Rido Albar. Have you shared your preparation, sir? No?
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
Alhamdulillah, I've made my presentation and today I'm ready to present it.
Okay, thank you. Next one, Miss Nur Indah Herlikas. What's wrong with your face, Miss Indah?
It's okay, sir.
It seems like you were missing some kind of fun activities with your family, with your
No,
kids.
just finding my presentation.
Okay,
Okay,
wait a second. Looking at your face, it reminds me of someone. Anyone got the same idea with me, guys?
Like, it's like.
Esti Bilar.
That's right.
Esti Bilar.
Okay, proceed, please. Come on.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, Mr. Sofian and all my friends. I hope all of you are great today. I'm really ready for my presentation about problem identification based on my experiences in teaching at my school. That's it. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Next, we are going to have Miss Muzayana. You're still on your way to somewhere? What was that? You're raiding a speedboat with you over there? Or what was that, Miss Muzayana? Okay, I guess it's not with us. Mr. Muharizal, hello, sir. Mr.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
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 Yes, sir. Yes, this is Muzayana.
Okay, where are you, miss?
I'm sorry, I've just arrived in Tidung Island. Actually, this is my hometown. And unfortunately, I'm so sorry because I don't join this Zoom properly. I think I haven't already got the information about the PPT, but I'm trying to make it after I get home, sir.
Okay,
I'm
Miss
very sorry.
Muzalana, would you please try to stop first? Yeah. Why did you keep on talking while walking? Yeah, I guess that's a danger because you're just running. Yeah?
All right. Can I stop my camera for a while?
Okay, just stop it.
All
Yeah.
right. Thank you, sir.
Get home sooner. Yeah. Okay, next one. Anyone else that I haven't called yet?
Okay, Miss Ernie have trouble to the sounds, Mister.
Okay, Miss Ernie, maybe you have to sign out first, yeah, and then we join this meeting, I guess. Yeah. Okay, I already asked all of you guys about the preparations, and then let's hope today we are going to discuss it deeply based on the problem identifications, and then what will be the reason why did you guys decided to choose the problems? Yeah. Okay. Come on, Mr. B. Who will be first, please?
For the first time, for to present the presentation. For the first is Miss. Hold on. Okay, Dini Maulida.
Yes.
Miss Dini Maulida. Come on.
The time is yours.
Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I'll try to present my presentation about problem identification. I will explore the problem identification from point on LK 1.1, sir. Okay. Okay. In LK 1.1, the problem identification, the first is about pedagogic, yeah, pedagogic is about problem comes out from the students. The first time or the first their learning list, maybe in elementary school, came up to the junior high school, yeah, with the different teacher, they have a bad experience in learning English. So because of bad experience in learning English, they have low motivation. Okay, and then also lack of prior knowledge in English, and then they will lack of confidence. They feel ashamed, feel embraced to ask the teacher, and then still no interaction in their class, and so many. This is from pedagogic. And then from literacy, the student low interest in reading text because they are lack of vocabulary and poor comprehension about the content of the text. Just see the visual of the text, they see the picture, and they haven't known what the text is mean, or they haven't getting the information from the text because they lack of vocabulary, and the uninteresting reading text because too long from the text, too long text, so make them boring to read it. And then from numeracy, in the text usually show the chart, the diagram, or the table about the information given the text. So they have low comprehension of getting information from table, diagram, and chart which is extracted in the text, because they do not pay attention when teacher explaining the lesson. From the first time they see the chart, they see the diagram, they see the table, they think it's very difficult, so they not pay attention from the teacher explaining the lesson. And then after that, they do not accomplish the test. So they still not able, they still not able to comprehend the text with the numerical text. And then, okay, this is about differentiated learning. It's belong to teacher's problem, sir. The material is not qualified for students. Okay, sorry. Maybe this is the best one. Okay. The material given from teacher is not qualified for students. Now, this is because the teacher doesn't have assessment before the lesson begin, so they don't know what the students need from what they have learned. Okay, and then a different way of student learning is the strategy. Each student have a different way to learn about the major, okay, especially in English. Okay, maybe the student is feel comfort with audio, or maybe another student comfort with visual strategy, and maybe the other comfort with audio, visual, and so many strategy differ each for students. And then less comprehension in delivering learning material. That's what I have talked before about the material isn't qualified for the students. And next, okay, this point is about build good relationship between teachers, parents, and students. This belongs to the environment, the neighborhood. Relation between teachers and parents, and relation between the teachers and the students. This mostly, especially in a big city, the parents think giving education is only teacher responsibility. So they give all the responsibility to the teacher. Okay, because the parent is very busy, have a busy activity outside, so they cannot monitor the learning progress of the student. So all the responsibility of education and giving education belong to teacher. So that teacher is difficult to monitoring students' learning progress. There is no communication between teachers and the parents because the parent is so very busy outside. And then teachers difficult to giving assessment for the students. It means that if student given the task, they usually don't submit the task. So what kind of assessment cannot that can the teacher have to given the assessment to the students? Okay. And then the students' attitude is disrespectful. They don't pay attention to the teachers explaining the material, and student doesn't involve in school activity because the parents is very busy, so they don't know what they children do in their school. This is about problems belongs to neighborhood and environment. And the next, this is about innovation. Innovation to create interactive learning material. This point of problem identification is belong to a teacher. So many teacher nowadays use all kind method using by the teacher, so the students feel boring. Feel boring to have a lesson, and the teacher hasn't been used a various kind of activity. Just use the same kind, one kind, and there's limited teaching resources they have. Only, for example, from one resources. Not they unwilling to give to have or to find out another resources for their material to teach. And then the teacher hasn't been qualified to use the innovative media of the method yet. Because of the teacher is maybe low comprehension in IT. So the innovative media hasn't been used by the teacher yet. Okay, and this is still about literacy, numeracy, advanced material, misconception, and height order thinking skill. And students' analysis of numeracy and reading interest are still low. They can only get information without seek it deeply, without from what the source is, what the information outside, what the information out the text given, or it belong to students. They only they only have the information from the text, not the other resources, and the students are unable to do the hot material. So when they see the long text, they feel, it's so difficult. It's so I cannot do the test. I cannot do the job. I cannot do the exercise. So like that. And then now it's still from teacher that I have talked before. The teacher has low IT competence, so they cannot. So they hasn't optimized to operate computer program yet. And then the IT hasn't used optimal yet. Although at school it's facilitated by Wi-Fi, but the network at school is not running well. I feel that in my school, one Wi-Fi network for all teacher. It is so unoptimally used. In the last. Okay, maybe that's all for me, sir. For problem identification that I face in my school. Thank you for your attention. I'm sorry for the mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much, Miss Dini. And then based on your explanations, there are many things, I guess, that we can conclude. Yeah, based on the problem identification, you found out many problems related with the pedagogy, related with how the teacher trying to build the connection also with the students, and then also the technology mastery of the teachers. Yeah.
Yes.
From all of the problems, I hope you're going to come with how many, if you're going to look at the student worksheet 1.1, how many problems that you're going to identify?
Maybe too many problems, sir, from teacher and the students.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, and I guess that's a clear kind of explanation. Yeah, when you're trying to come with the problem identification and you're mentioning why the problem happens, and after you identify the problem, we're going to have the, what is it, the prediction or the planning, how that you're going to solve all of the problems. Let's give a round of applause, everyone, for Miss Dini Mau. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Okay,
thank
then
you, everyone.
Who will be the second, please? Who will be the second? And since we have around 34 students here, maybe I'm gonna give you around 5 minutes each student. I guess that should be enough. Yeah, because if one student took 10 minutes, 15 minutes, we are not gonna have all participants here presenting their problem identifications. Okay. Come on, who will be the second? Mr. B, please.
Okay, the second is Miss Agnes Patricia, the time is yours. Miss Agnes Patricia.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Bodi.
Okay.
Wait a minute, sir.
Okay.
Is it clear in your Zoom
Okay.
already?
Crystal.
Yes, Miss Agnes.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Sofian, Hadi, and friends. Actually, I'm so nervous about today. Like I will present it, our presentation, because Miss Dini has represented all of our problems. Maybe Miss Dini already talk about our problems, majority, and today I also talk about problem identification related to my school, especially in English subject. I'm so sorry if there is a mistake from my presentation, yes, sir, before.
Proceed. All good, man.
Okay, sorry. Okay, my problem identification from the teacher, the first, lack of teacher ability in mastering ICT, as we discussed yesterday. We get the solve up about the teacher ability in mastering ICT. And the second one, teachers are less than optimal in utilizing innovative teaching learning models and methods according to the characteristics of the learning material. Teacher only use the same learning model, like maybe conventional or classical method, like contextual teaching learning in the class. And according to me, teachers have not used learning media that varied according to the characteristic of the learning material. And then the problem identification, the second problem identification from the student. The first one is lack of students' motivation to learn the subject of material, especially in English subject, is still low. Students are less interested if the subject material is difficult, and students are passive in learning activities, especially in English subject. And then the second one, the basic ability of students in English is different. Most students don't have the initial ability to follow further learning or material, and then students do not get a variety of English learning resources by their teacher, according to me. And then students' ability in literacy or reading comprehension is still low. Most of students are only able to read without understanding the content or the information, and students do not master much vocabulary. Lack of interest in literacy. After that, and the fourth one, the ability of students to understand number operation in learning material is still low, like in English subject, especially in the procedure text or procedure text material. I found the students have not been able to mention the number used, such as the mention of an ordinal number in the procedure text, like that, something like that. And then in the telling time material in English subject, I also found most of students are still confused to make a difference between a minute and an hour, like something like that. And then the fifth one from the students' problem identification, students find it difficult to understand the material when participating in learning activities. According to me, Students do not concentrate during learning activities, and students need to be explained repeatedly in order to be able to understand the material being taught. Next, wait. And then from the content of material, my problem identification in my school, teacher need to combine various kind of activities in the class. According to me, teacher can learn and use about media like audiovisual, creative audiovisual media, and to make the situation in the class more better, and the students do not get bored, do not get bored, and the teacher do not find maybe the other source in media, and then the teacher still has not. And the second one, learning activities in the classroom are still not based on HOTS, high orders thinking skills. Uh, Most of the teachers in the learning activities carried out are still used lots, even though in the RPP, the learning objective have used KKO HOTS, high order thinking skills. And then, according to me, the teacher still has not integrated HOTS in the learning and the content material. These are the problems identification from the content of material in my school. And then the other one is the environment. The teacher do not provide what the students need, like media, like PPT, audiovisual, something like that. And then the next one is relation between teacher and parents. Lack of cooperative attitude of parents regarding their children's learning at school. Most parents do not, in my school, most parents do not pay attention to their children's learning achievements at school. Like parents busy in the outside and give their children by their mate, and like miscommunication with the teacher, and there is no communication also. And I guess the teacher and parents in this situation, we should build the good communication to make students good achievement, like something like that, sir. I think that's enough from my presentation, sir. Thank you. Correct me if I am wrong.
Okay, thank you very much, Miss Agnes Patricia. Yeah. Let's give a round of applause, everyone, for Miss Agnes Patricia here. And then I guess it's pretty similar than the previous one. Yeah. Then when we try to look at Miss Dini's problem, yeah, it's pretty similar. And hopefully from all of the problem here that you mentioned, Miss Agnes, the problem, one more time, it should be based on the problem that you want to solve. Okay, because several kind of problem that you mentioned, it seems like that's not the kind of the problem that you're going to provide for the second subject for creating an innovative learning design. Okay, Miss Agnes Patricia.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. That's
Thank
a
you.
complete one, I guess, for the explanation based on your problem identifications. Yeah, thank you. Now let's go with who will be the third, please, Mr. B.
Okay, thank you for Miss Agnes Patricia. And then before that, to continue our presentation, I'm so sorry to ask you, all the participants, that you have 4 minutes to present the presentation about Mr. Sofian.
Yep.
Okay. And then for the third is the time to Mr. Purnomo Padli. The time is yours. Mr. Purnomo
Okay.
Padli. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. B.
Okay, Mr. Purnomo here, he is the highest GPA from UHAMKA. Okay, come on, Mr. Purnomo Fadli.
I mean, so be it. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Salam.
Do you hear my voice, guys?
Okay, I'm here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, thank you for the opportunity, Mr. Sofian Hadi. I'd like to share the PPT that I have made about problem that I found in my school, especially where the minutes are. So now can you all see my PPT?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yes, already now.
Okay. Yeah, I have made some slides. Yeah, maybe not too many as Miss Dini and Miss Agnes. Yeah, but I have tried already. This is based on my experience teaching in my school in 30 Junior High School. I am a teacher at grade 7. Yeah, from the public school. The problem I found in learning English, I just focus on three elements that should be exactly 5. Yeah, I will focus to only 3. The first one is from the teachers, and then the second one is from the students, and the third one or the last one based on the learning model itself. Okay. I'd like to talk about the points why teachers include in making the lesson difficult to understand. There are 4 points. Number 1 is, according to me, maybe the teacher only use a package book only. Yeah, I have some partners in my school and my school neighbors. Yeah, we ask to each other, and then I got the conclusion that some of them still use only package book. They do not search for the other source, like in the internet or in the social media. Yeah, I think the teacher should develop themselves by using any other source of learning. And then the second one, the teacher do not deliver the lesson not in an interesting way. Yeah, maybe the teacher just enter the class and then ask the students to read the book and then do the task. Yeah, maybe something like that. So yeah, it will impact that the student will get bored and do not get the point of learning English. They don't really understand. And then number 3, not upgrading themselves in using the latest technology. Yeah, maybe this is same as Miss Dini and Miss Agnes. Yeah, some students, some teachers still don't know how to use LCD projectors, and then some teachers still don't know how to make slide share in PPT, yeah, something like that. So that's why I said in the first one they just use package book only. And then number 4, the teachers, I think they do not know really well about the various kinds of students that they have. What I have written here is they just only consider that all of the students are the same. Yeah, they just what is it? Think that they can understand my explanation only a little. Maybe they just take the students from the smart students only. But in real life, in the real, yeah, the students are various kinds. There are some students who are not understand at all. Yeah, maybe the students don't get the English subject from the previous school. Yeah, I think something like that. Yeah, I think the points of the teachers. Yeah, I take 4. And then the next one, from the students. Yeah, from the students, I give 3 points why the students get the difficulty in understanding the English lesson. The first one is, this is based on my experience. The first one is, it is a new subject for some students. Why I write like this? Because I teach in public school, and some of students in grade 7 came from public school too. That when they were elementary school, they didn't get the subject of English. Yeah, some of them, they only got 1 year 1 year subject, and some others they don't get at all from grade 1 until grade 6. The students who understand the English came from the private school. Yeah, private school, but it's only a little. Yeah, less than maybe 30%. Yeah, still in under 50%. And then number 2, the demands. Yeah, the demands of the curriculum from the government. Yeah, this is related to number 1. The demands of the curriculum from the government. I think if I have to follow the material from the curriculum from the government, I don't think it will match at all. Yeah, maybe a little match. Yeah, because yeah, I just teach them from the basic one, alphabetical, A, B, C, D, E. Yeah, almost of them, they are still confused how to differentiate between A, I, and then E. Yeah, they are still confused about it. Moreover, if they have to to study about the material based on the curriculum from the government, I think, yeah, even though it's for me it's easy, but for the students who didn't get the subject English subject from they were elementary, I think it's very difficult for them. Yeah, such as teaching telling time, like Miss Agnes said, and then ordinal number. Yeah, something like that. And then number 3, yeah, this is the impact from number 1 and number 2. They are afraid of making mistake. Yeah, and then after afraid of making mistake, they will feel ashamed, feel shy with their friends. Sorry, I cannot speak English. Sorry, I don't really understand about English. And they just be passive or keep silent, something like that. Yeah, I think that's the point of why students get the difficulty in understanding the lesson. And then the last one, yeah, I choose the selection of learning model which is incorrect, can cause the English lesson is not successfully delivered. I choose 3. They are, yeah, number 1 is it's not contextual. Yeah, it's not contextual. I mean, what I mean here, it doesn't have any relationship with what they feel, what the students feel. Yeah, in daily life. Yeah, if the material of the delivery lesson from the teachers is not contextual, yeah, I don't think it is easy for them to understand. And then number 2, it's not based on the students or teachers' experience. Yeah, what I mean here is, I think it should be in discovery learning, yeah, discovery learning, based on the experience of teacher and all the students. Yeah, if the materials doesn't relate to their experience, their daily life, maybe it will be difficult for them to understand. The teacher difficult to deliver the material, and the students also difficult to understand the materials. And then the last one, yeah, maybe same as Miss Dini, it is monotone, yeah. The teachers also always do the same technique in teaching, yeah, monotones. Yeah, just read your book and then do the task. Yeah, almost every time they teach. Yeah, so the learning model should be changed, I think. Yeah, I think this is the last one. I do really apologize for my mistakes and lack of this presentation. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much, Mr. Purnomo. Let's give a round of applause, everyone, for Mr.
Thank you, sir.
Purnomo. But how long it takes for you, Mr. Purnomo, to explain this one? Because Mr. P always give a reminder, yeah? You are going to have per minute.
Yes, Mr.
Yeah, I prepare only a night, sir.
Okay.
Only a night. Last
Okay,
night.
I
Yeah.
guess from your presentation here, I can mention that you really did your homework in finding a real kind of the problems, yeah, the problem identifications. Hopefully, when you're claiming that there are many weaknesses that you got in your school, especially for learning English,
Yeah.
you're going to find the alternative solution also. Yeah, you have
okay.
Teacher, okay, this will be the things that I'm gonna do to solve all of the.
That's my homework, sir, for my teaching in my school.
Fadli. Okay,
Yeah,
come
thank
on.
you.
And then let me read it one more time. Mr. B here is mentioning the next participant. I hope you'll make resume a point of view of your. Yeah, that will be good, I guess. Yeah, only 4 minutes. Yeah, 4 minutes only. That will the duration of your presentation.
Okay, Mr. Sofian Hadi, thank you. For the next presentation to Mr. Ahmad Sani to change Mrs. Irawati Simamora. Mr. Ahmad Sani, you are the first.
Okay, thank you. Ya, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Let me share screen, Mr. Sofian.
Okay.
By the way, you have a nice outfit with you over there. It is only me. Hello, Mr. Sani.
Hello.
Maybe you can turn off your background first, so so we can see a clear kind of picture of you, sir. Please.
Okay. Aduh, I forgot it. Maybe next after I present.
Okay, that's okay.
The presentation. Okay.
Okay, just
okay.
Proper identification first.
Okay. Yeah. Hello, my friends. I'm going to present about what we have discussed, and from the first session and the second session, the first days and the second day. Yesterday we have taught and we have discussed about the 4 major problems that we can to identify the problem. There is the students, the learners, and the content and the environments. And I'm here. I'm going to integrate it into a presentation of myself. Okay, the problem identifications. Yeah, actually I have made into 6 forms. Yeah, the first, this is the kinds of problem what we have met. Number 1, pedagogical numeracy and literacy. And number 2, the difficulties of inclusive learner or inclusive learner, I mean ABK students. Yeah. And the third one is relation between the teachers and the parents. And the fourth one maybe is about the use model learning. And the fourth one is, and the 5 there 5 is misconception of numeracy, literacy, and HOTS, higher order thinking skills, and the last one is the use of ICT in teaching learning process. Yeah, number one is pedagogical numeracy and literacy. This is the what? Yeah, the black mark is the cause and the effect. Yeah, the students' encouragements. The students' encouragements is weak and speechless and silence. Yeah, this is the problem from the students. Yeah, the students never have an ambition to improve their ability of English. And when the teacher is talking, they are only speechless, and they are never say something, or they are always silent when the teacher asking any question or else. Yeah, and the next is lack of numeracy and literacy. Yeah, lack of numeracy and literacy, I means most of the students is hardly ever coming to the library, and the facility of the schools is not provide many books which related to the students, and the lack of numeracy from English materials. I'm going to give example from the procedural text. Yeah, many students do not understand about numeracy text. For example, they do not understand about how many calories and how many kilograms and how many grams and how many other things about related to physics. And the last one, pedagogical, is monotonous teachers. Yeah, the teachers does not integrated ICT in learning process, and the teachers is going also hardly ever doing any training about pedagogical training. Next is students' difficulties. Yeah, there are three major problems. Teacher is focused only on higher learner. Yeah, in my school, most teachers is focused on higher learners. Yeah, it because the teachers do not give any diagnostic test before learning teaching process for the first times. Because the teachers focus on higher learner and the lower learner do not understand. Yeah, this is because the teacher do not give diagnostic text, and the facilities and others is less. I mean, the schools do not provide any good facilities. Yeah, it is especially for inclusive learner. Yeah, in my schools there is no psychologist teachers, or just only have bimbing counselor teachers. Counselor teachers based on the educational backgrounds, not related to psychology teachers. And the budgeting in our schools to provide any psychologist teachers is not provided in ERKAS. Yeah, and the last, monotonous teachers. Most of the teachers in our schools do not integrate ICT in the process, and also they never do, and they hardly ever doing any training, pedagogical trainings. And the third, the relationship between the teachers and the parents. Yeah, communication both of them is weak. Communication both of them is low. Yeah, most our parents in our schools is busy, and they never coming to school. When they invited to our school, they only ask about the output, about the output of their kids or their child. Yeah, they never know about the process. They never know about asking the process when the teaching the process in our schools. Yeah, the fourth is use of learning innovative model. Yeah, not optimal about learning model. Teacher centers. I mean, the teachers is focused only monotonously, only from the teachers, only from the textbooks resource only. Yeah, and most of the teachers in our school not knowing completely about learning model, and also not provide facility from school. The teachers is gonna be to improve their ability, but the school do not provide any such about the instructors or the facilitator to encourage or to improve their ability, the students, the teachers' ability. And the fifth, literacy, numeracy, and health. Yeah, the number one is the evaluation. The evaluation test is not suitable. Yeah, this is the big major problems in our schools. Yeah, the teachers conducted only based on LOTS, lower order thinking skill, not based on higher order thinking skills. Yeah, it is the problem. And the second one is the numeracy and literacy students is weak. Yeah, I mean the students is never doing a numeracy when they are in their homes, and the parents is not supported them. Yeah, after schools they just only take a break, not doing any repetitions when learning teaching process in their schools. And the last one is use of ICT in the learning process. The teacher is not knowing about our city. Yeah, as we know in our school, most of the teachers is 40 years older, 40 years old. Yeah, in our schools, they only doing or conducted in teaching learning process based on textbooks resource only. Yeah, they hardly ever use interactive teaching and less knowing about applications. Yeah, it should be improved by this. It should be improved by the teachers, but knowing application which is related to the learning process, like Edmundo or Moodles or any kind of applications. Yeah, that is my presentation. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And then again, we have more times. Yeah, we need 4 minutes. Okay, let's give a round of applause, everyone. Yeah, for Mr.
Thank you,
Ahmad
Mr.
Sani.
Sani.
Thank you. So from your presentation, Mr. Sani, you've already identified, I guess, the problem that's really need to be solved. Yeah, and for all of the problem here, I hope you're going to make it more specific to the problem that gonna deals with the innovative learning design. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Because when you talk about, for example, here the problem with the connection between the student with the parent itself. Okay, what kind of innovative learning that you are going to make, yeah, to support a good relationships between the student with their parents. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Ahmad Sani. Come on, who will be the next, please, Mr. B?
Okay, the next for Miss Indah Sukmawati.
Miss Indah, please. And then I hope you're going to make it 4 minutes, Miss Indah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Sir.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay. Thank you for the time. Just my no. Okay, this is Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, my presentation is about the problem identifications. First of all, I'd like to tell you that students present themselves in the classroom environment in many different ways, each representing the diversity that comprises today's classroom environment, and some can be some students are challenging, some are less motivated, and some can be extremely difficult and disruptive. Overall, with patience, time, understanding, and taking some time to sit with the students to get to know them and their thought can make the differences between teachers and the students getting better. Here, this is the there are problem identifications that Mr. Sofian said yesterday, that there are 4 categories of the problem identifications. There are from the teacher, from the student, the content, and the environment. But the problem identification that so many happened in my school is is about the lack of motivations. This problem is from the students, and also the monotonous learning. This is the problem from the teacher. Okay. The cause of like motivations is, one is about the student may feel the material is too difficult, and also it's too easy. So it will make them feel so it's getting bored. Yeah. For example, if the student's smart and then the material is too easy, yeah, they feel so lack motivations. And also if the students is not really smart and then the material is high, yeah, so it will make the motivation slack too. And then the third one is about the family background. Family background shapes children educational experiences and academic interest. Parents are the first teacher for their children, so family background is also have an impact to student motivations. So many problems about the family backgrounds in my school is about the divorcement or loss of one or both parents, or not living with the biological fathers or mothers. And also the fourth one is about the environment. Positive environment makes students feel safe and secure and provide an optimal environment for them to build healthy social relationship. Yeah. And then next one is, okay, this is the effect of lack motivations. There will be aggressiveness, unprepared, inattentive, excuse, depressions, helplessness, and drug or alcohol abuse. Next is about the cause of monotonous learning. This is the problem from the teacher. Number one is the teacher is not confident. Yeah, in my school, the teacher is so numb. Yeah, really teach by textbook. The teacher needs to develop their ability to make teaching in the classroom is different like others. Yeah, so it means that we'll make the students feel interesting with the material. The second one is about the unprepared teacher. The teacher is unprepared for the material that they want to teach. They don't know how to do, they don't know what should they do in the classroom, what's the material, and then what's the media that they will.
Miss Indah?
Yeah. Hello?
Okay, come on, Mr. B, what is it?
Yes? Can you hear me?
Hello, Miss Indah?
Yeah.
Any problem?
No?
Okay, proceed, please. Proceed.
Okay, and yeah, unprepared teacher, yeah. So they don't know what's the worksheet that the teachers should give to the students. So yeah, because the unprepared teacher, the students will feel get bored, yeah, because the monotonous of the. Can you hear my voice?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
I
Okay.
can hear your voice clearly, Miss Indah.
Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, and then the third one, the problem number three is about the media tools is incomplete. Some of the teachers know how to operate media tools, but there is not the media tools available in the school. Yeah, and then the fourth one is teachers do not use the existing media. Actually, the senior teacher don't want to learn something new because they think with the old way they still can make their students success. They're smart, yeah. So they don't want to learn something new in their life. Just that. And then the effect of monotonous learning is that the students feel lazy, the students feel bored, and the students feel uncomfortable in the classroom. Usually the student likes to say, excuse me, miss, excuse me, mister, can I go to the restroom? Can I go to the toilet? Something like that. Okay, I think that's all for my presentation. Ya, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let's give a round of applause, everyone, for Miss Indah Sukmawati. Okay, it's look like we can make it if every single student not obeying the rule of 4 minutes, right, Mr. Yeah, and then Mr. 11:31, and we at 12:05, and then I have to leave this resort to go to the next hotel for the meeting, yeah, at 12 also. Yeah. Okay, so for the next year, I'm gonna give a chance for those that willing to share their problem identifications, and then you're gonna promise me that you're going to make it quick. Yeah, at least 3 minutes, that should be okay. Yeah, so you're going to explain only, okay, this will be the problem identifications based on what I face in my school, that way. Okay, the first, Mr. Ahmad Padli raising his hand. Next, come on, anyone would like to? Okay, why everyone smiling when I mention, okay, not all of you. Okay. Next, we'll have Miss Fury, and then Miss Siska, and then Mr. Arma. Okay, I guess that should be enough. Yeah, 4 more students. Yeah, and then I'm gonna go with Miss Siska first. Hello, Miss Siska.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'll become the first.
Okay.
Sir.
And then please make it short. One more time, make it short. Yeah, because I'm kinda said how many times that Mr. B, okay, look at the time, look at the schedule, look at the, okay, how many times that he
2 minutes only, Mr. Padli.
Okay, come on, Sister, time is yours, please.
Okay, I will make it fast, yeah. Thank you for the time given to me. I'm going to present my PPT. Actually, this is not a great work, but I just want to share about my school's problem. Actually, there are some problems that are similar to others, but maybe there are some problems different, yeah? Let's see. Okay, like Mr. Sofian Hadi has told us yesterday, we have 4 sources of problems. They are from teachers, students, content, and environment. And for the innovative learning for the next assignment, maybe I'm going to make it around teachers and students' problems, because most of the problems are made by teachers and students. Let's go to the first part. The first parts, we're going to talk about the problems come from the teachers. I have several problems. The first one is teachers are lack about literacy and numeration. The second one is teachers do not teach in various interesting ways. Yeah, they only teach old-fashioned lecture. Next is the teachers are less responsive to the students' difficulties when learning. Okay, I don't elaborate the statements, but because if you need some explanation, I will explain later. Okay, the next one is teachers are lack of technology mastery. And the last one is teachers are lack of knowledge about supporting applications for teaching and learning. Next, the problems that come from students are, first, students' low interest of literacy. Students oftentimes sleepy when learning. And then students are slow in understanding or receiving the learning material. The next is some students have short attention span. Some students have emotional problems. The last 2 statements are oftentimes made by this special needs children, because we have some special needs children at school. Okay, this is still the problems come from students. Students have difficulties in communicating their understanding about the lesson material. And then the next is the lack of students' ability to read numbers in a chart, such as diagram table, just like in statistics, yeah, and kinds of that. This is related to the numeration. And then the last one is students do not use the technology or mobile phone properly when learning, because they oftentimes prefer to play games, yeah. And the next one is the problems that come from the content. The first one is lack of the availability of books on literacy, numeration, misconceptions, and HOTS, because it is a very, we have only few exposure, especially to the numeration, yeah, that may lead to misconceptions. Okay, the next one is inadequate technological tools, such as in focus projector, laptop, internet connection. I think this is related to the financial issue at school, yeah, to buy the technological tools. And then lastly, we have problems that come from the environments. I think most of the problems comes from the parents. Yeah, they are not really responsive towards the school's invitation. They seems don't care about the child's progress at school. I think that's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Miss Siska. Let's give a round of applause, everyone. Yeah, for Miss
Thank you.
Siska. I guess that's a clear kind of elaborations, explanations, and then from your PowerPoint presentation here, I can mention that you've really trying to make it specific to what kind of real problems that happen in the teaching and learning, and then you're going to solve the problem through the innovative learning design that you're going to make. Thank you very much. Yeah. Okay, next, come on, it will be Mr. Ahmad Fadli. Come on, Mr. Ahmad Fadli, please.
Yeah, okay, thank you very much. So I'm going to share screen first.
Okay. Okay, this is a simple one. Three
slides.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much for the chance, but I don't know whether I'm doing correctly or not, considering that all my friends has been presented with a very complete one. So I try to focus on one of the problem that might come up to our school, and especially for the teachers at my school. Yeah. So this is what I've got. The problem is coming from this one: how to create a relationship between teacher, parent, and student. Because I think when we try to educate the children, we need to consult or create a good atmosphere with their parents. But this is what I hope, actually. It's like this. So many parents also can be can join with us, with the teacher also, to create a good atmosphere for the children, because I believe most of the parents do not have their time to teach them at home. Yeah, we can see in what is it, in pandemic era. Yeah, most parents give up. Most parents give up. Yeah, to teach them, to teach their own child. Yeah, at home. That's what I really want to make it, but it happens. That's not the way I think we can solve it easily, because some of the children having these problems. What are the problems? The problem is, the children, they don't stay with their families. Yeah, there are many reasons why they don't stay with families, because of the distance from the house to the school, and maybe for the divorce. It happens to most of the children right now, and I don't know how. I don't know why. Because when it is happens, then it is very difficult for teacher to discuss with the real parents. Sometimes we only discuss with the grandparents, also with siblings and the other relatives. And this is what we can find. Most of the children stay with grandparents. And when we need grandparents, sometimes we do the consult with the grandparents. But sometimes, parents cannot give what we want to the children, and grandparents talk with the real parents, and the real parents sometimes they forget or maybe ignore, and that's the problem that come up to my activity at school. Okay, and according to Dorothy H. Cohen, no school can work well for the children, the parents and teacher do not act in partnerships on the children's best interests. I think it's enough, sir, for me. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's give a round of applause, everyone. This is what I mean. This is what I really expect from you guys. Yeah. So you are not putting longer sentences in your guys' PowerPoint presentations, but you guys trying to make an elaboration through the illustration and then also using several kind of picture, and then you're the one talking much in giving the elaborations. Yeah. One more time, let's give a round of applause, everyone, for Mr. Ahmad Fadli. Yeah, impressive one. And then the next will be the next. Please, you're going to make it better. Mr. Rido will be the next. Mr. Rido or Miss Fury?
Miss Fury.
Okay, Miss Fury, come on. It will be your chance, Miss, please.
Thank you very much for your chance, sir. Okay, let's check it out, my PPT. Have you seen my PPT, friends?
It's still loading, I guess. Okay, there we go. Come on, proceed, Miss.
Okay, like we have discussed before, and Mr. Sofian has told about the four sources that we usually face in learning English are commonly from the teachers, the students, the content material, and also from the environment. Before that, let's see this quote: a good education can change everyone, and a good teacher can change everything. Do you agree, guys?
No one responding. Totally agree.
I do.
Okay, and that makes me nervous because you don't respond me. Oh my god. And the first source that commonly influence the learning at school is from the teachers. Why? Because the learning process and the teachers are really associated. The success of learning depends on some factors. One of them is the teachers. Why? Some of teachers that I see in my school, they don't master the lesson. There is one teacher who was not graduated from English faculty, and he can apply the learning model in the class well, and then he usually use long speech when teaching in the class, and of course he cannot integrate the contextual learning in the class, especially related to HOTS. And next, the problems is from the student. For your information, I not only teach in one school, but I also teach in another school, but in the same level. And most of the students, or most of my students,
di rumah untuk anak-anak katanya gitu. Soalnya mudah-mudahan nggak diterima.
Is it? I think there is something trouble here. Am I right or not?
Okay, proceed, Miss. Proceed, please. Proceed.
Okay. For most of my students are from the low class family. So they are lack of motivation when studying English. And they haven't studied English before. So that's why when they study English, they are afraid to make a mistake. They are shy to speak out, especially after the curriculum has changed. It is very difficult for me as the grade English teacher to teach in the class. So I have to find the right way to teach them because their skill in English is very low. Since the 2 years ago, they just studied from home. We call as PJJ. And the third source of the problem is from the learning materials. Some teachers in my school usually use the same technique when teaching from time to time. They don't maximize the use of facilitation that the school has. In my school, each class has already completed with infus and laptop, but the teacher don't want to use it. They just use the famous weapon when teaching, which is called LKS. And so that the activities in the class become so boring. And the teacher like that always stuck in the comfort zone. They say, okay, students, let's open the LKS page 31 and do the exercise number 1 until 20. It's like that. That's like that. And the last one is from the environment. The environment here, I mean, from itself, like the lack of duration for learning English in the class. My school starts from 12:30 until 5:20 p.m. every day. For one period of lesson, just 30 minutes. So, in my opinion, I am so sad about the duration when teaching English in the class. Next, the location of my school is closely to the crowd. So there is no quiet situation that we can get whenever we teach in the class. And the last one is the educational background of the parents. Most of them are just graduated from the lower level education, so they have no consideration for their children to study English, and the parents don't care about them. I think that's all from me. Thank you very much for your chance.
Okay, thank you very much, Miss Fury, and then let's give a round of applause, everyone, for Miss Fury. Based on your problem identifications, I guess you already found what will be the aim. What will be the aim of making problem identifications? And then when you try to mention also several kind of the obstacles, several kind of the difficulties, for the teaching and learning English, you have to really select which one that you are going to consider that you are going to solve, for the teaching and learning process. Thank you very much, Miss Fury. And then one last participant, it will be Mr. Rido Albar. Come on, Mr. Rido Albar, I hope you're going to make it 3 minutes or 4 minutes, okay?
Yes, I will, sir.
Okay, come on.
I'm sorry because it is now raining in here, so there is some noises coming from.
All good, sir. Come on.
Okay, everyone, please. Okay, everyone. I'm going to present my presentation about problem identification that I found in my school. I'm Rido Albab from SMP 3 Bintaro. So there are 4 problems that I've noticed and written in my presentation. The first one is about the teacher's problem and students' problem, content problem, and environment. Well, the first problem is about the teacher. So I write that there is a digital gap between the students and the teachers. So for information, in my school, all students are learning in the classroom with iPad and digital stuff, but there is no more book. And since there is a gap between the students and the teachers, and it makes sometimes a problem. And what makes it happen, the first one is about the low literacy from the teacher. And what I remember from what Bung Karno said, that jas merah, we shouldn't forget about the history. But today, we will say just kulit. Okay, jangan sampai kurang literasi. We shouldn't be lack of literacy. Okay, and also for a teacher, lack of motivation to use technology and lack of physical access to technology, since they would prefer to use book rather than digital stuff. And for the students, the first one is the lack of motivation. It might be because they don't have their goal before starting learning, so they don't know what it is for, so they may not be motivated. However, if they clearly see what the benefit they will get after learning the lesson, they will be more likely to value it and more motivated to spend their times and efforts. And the second one is about being passive. The students might understand English in the written form, but they are not unmotivated to speak because sometimes they are eager to talk about something that interests them. And the third one is about the content and interested content the teacher provides. The content and material given to the students should suit their ages and be able to up to date, because it pushes them to think and relate to their life. And use of the technology should be considered by the teacher. And the last one is about the environment. And it is because limited learning English environment. Students are more likely to spend the effort to speak English with their friends in their leisure time, comfortably and enjoyably, since there are only few times that they school, so it makes it limited to practice the English. So I think enough for today. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. That's an impressive one. 3 minutes, yeah, 3 minutes only. Let's give round of applause, everyone.
Alhamdulillah.
Albar, ya, alhamdulillah, ya. Thank you very much, Mr. Rido Albar. And then I do like the way that you try to bring new kind of term, yeah, in giving the explanation. You're using the term digital gap, yeah, and then you're using several kind of term also that related with the problem identifications. That's what we need. The teacher that thinking outside of the box. Yeah. Okay. So you don't have to. When I ask you guys, okay, please try to make a problem identifications, and then you try to write down as long as you can. Yeah. And then I do hate that kind of presentations. One more time, thank you very much, yeah, Mr. Rido Albar. And then I have only 6 minutes, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Now it will be my turn. Is that okay, everyone? But we have one student that raising his hand here, Mr. Muharizal. What is it, sir? Do you have something to say?
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Yep. Okay.
Well, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this occasion, I would like to present about my observation based on my school situation. The first year, I'm going to talk about teachers' barrier to bring the teaching learning process. The first problem is health and age. Of course, being old and not good health, it become barrier for a teacher to run to convey a teaching and learning process. And the second one, experience of teaching. Of course, the oldest teachers and the younger teacher is look different their way to perform in the class. And the third, we often do misconception and confuse the design suitable model because by the curriculum we can think and the contrary real fact, like I said yesterday, my question is when should it should be suitable we make a model design before our teaching learning or after our teaching learning because we have to check our student condition, our student situation. That's all. So we have to think first. We have to design by our imagination first. We have to think about the convey, how to brainstorming. Is it necessary plus edit indicator or sub indicator or not? And then kemudian we have to think what method of we use is very suitable and is what medias and then how to get material to find the sources. It is become difficult, it's become problem for teachers when they have no idea, when they have no look before what and how the students. That's all I think. And then material presentation. When the teacher stand on in front of the class, how they look like. Is it interesting or not? Or monotone, like we had classical method. And then the fourth, different treatment to student, the focus in teaching learning process. No, I mean, less time is this very limited time to a teacher to do a special treatment to student. Even they have to be a good counselor, but overall, generally, we have to run the time of teaching and learning process. In the class one, we found in my class management ability. Very many students are you know do some action to get interesting. Yeah. So we have being a teacher, we have to be able to manage the class, how to make them to be focused. That's all the problem of teacher side. And the second one, from the student side, like this. From the pedagogic literation and numeration, I can identify problem. The first, student reluctant to show to practice when a teacher asks them, please come to in front of the class, please share, please do. They still feel reluctant. And the second one, the identified problem in my class, disorder word in sentence. They can speak in English, but still wrong in the words order. And the third, wrong voice in pronunciation. And the fourth, they still have lack vocabulary. So, but this order of words, wrong voice and vocabulary will make their reading loud speaking, like reading loud reading skill here will be have a big problem and speaking skill also. So I write here the problem analysis. The students are confident because of lack experience when they are study in previous their school. Sure. In my elementary school, I don't get any English lesson, any English subject. That's one of the problems from their previous school. And then they haven't known where they should put a word orderly. They know where is the subject, where is the predicate, and where is the object. And then They don't know what is noun, what is verb, what is adjective, and so on and so on. And they have no way how to read well. So I have to give them, lead them to how to spell and how to read voice, how to put out a voice to read one word. And then the fourth, they don't know how to improve their vocabulary. Okay, it is my ability, my responsibility, I mean, to give them about this, to develop their skill about this. That's the problem. Reluctant be so about their skill here. And then, especially for student need, and I mean, especially student about their
Sir,
understanding.
I'm sorry for interrupting. I guess
Yes.
that's enough, sir. Make it in a
Okay.
make it simple, please. Make it
Okay.
the conclusion only, I guess.
Yeah, the student understanding and low response. And then parents, then open mind. Many students don't tell what problem they got from the parent. Many parents are less of care to their children studying activities. And then the last one, environment and motivation. Many students talk too much in the class. And when I ask them, what is your dream? They cannot answer well. I don't know, sure. That's, I mean, they don't have any motivation of learning at school. So we have to lead them, give motivation. For example, when we want they have a good skill in English, we have to give them know what is important of English. So you have to learn English well. So just follow me, as I said to my student. And the third problem is facilities from the school. When we have a skill of operating some features, but our school doesn't available it, and then what for? We have to back to classical method, classical way. That's all I think. Thank you very much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let's give a round of applause, everyone, to Mr. Muhamad. And then you're taking 10 minutes, yeah, of our time, of our duration, yeah, to extend. Thank you very much, yeah, Mr. Muhamad. Okay. Okay, guys, I guess we still have 2 minutes left. Yeah, so you gave me only 2 minutes to give the evaluations. Yeah. First of all, based on all of your problem identifications, yeah, I can call or I can mention that majority of you here, you already master how to do a problem identification. Yeah, and hopefully for those that not sharing their PowerPoint presentations, they're going to have the the comparisons, yeah, based on all of your friends that already shared their file. And then second one, I would like to repeat it one more time. The problems that you are going to focus on, yeah, for this PPG Daljab, it will be the problem that you are going to solve. Yeah, the solution, it will be located on the second subject. The second subject, when you guys gonna design an innovative learning design to solve the problem. Okay, focus on that one. The third one, I do expect all of you guys gonna think in different way, gonna promote, gonna propose, and then gonna try to try to develop a new things. What I mean by a new things here, if from the previous one you have a habit, for example, making or delivering the content here, it is in a same way, in the same kind of learning model, in the same way of the learning technique. For this Ketiga Daljab, I need you guys to make it different. Yeah, that will be the third one. And then the fourth one for the evaluations. Next time, when we have the agreement, yeah, Mr. B and then Miss B, I hope you guys gonna train it first. Yeah, what I mean by train it first, you have to try it. You have to, okay, we have for minutes. So I'm gonna give my presentation. I'm gonna give my explanation here for minutes. Yeah, you don't have to take the opportunity of the other participant, yeah, to share their work. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, everyone, because if we try to count it easily here, if 10 students, it will take only 40 minutes. Yeah, 20 students, it will be only 80 minutes. Yeah, but it's turned out some of you take 10, some of you takes longer than 10. Yeah, and then I can do nothing about that one. Yeah, that will be the things that you guys have to consider. And the next one, the fifth, since this will be my last meeting with you guys, because on Monday you're going to meet a new lecturer. Yeah, and then Mr.
Oh, I see.
Mr. B and then Miss B, I want you to please try to consider talking
sad.
with the new lecturer. Yeah, you have to talk with the new lecturer. How did we conducted the meeting all the 3 days? The first beginning of the 3 days that we had. Okay, so you guys gonna have same kind of the things while you guys learning new material from this PPG Daljab. Okay, and then next one, the aim, the purpose of PPG Daljab here, as I mentioned it when you guys have the orientation, the first day that you guys have the orientation, it will be the transformations. Yeah, the transformation of the old Mr. B to a new Mr. B. The old Miss Ernie, okay, you have a nice background with you over there, Miss Ernie. The old Miss Ernie, and then we're gonna find new Miss Ernie. New things, new learning model, new professional English. That will be the purpose. That will be the aim of this PPG Daljab. And then that will be my responsibility. And then also the rest of the lecture responsibility here to make sure that you guys can do the transformations. Okay, guys, all good, all clear?
Okay, clear.
Yes, sir.
And I'm really sorry, maybe if you find any kind of mistake, any kind of things, yeah, not a good job, maybe while we have the 3 days, while you guys with me, yeah, because we are going to see each other again when we have, what is it, the next step, yeah, for the first subject. Okay, everyone, do you guys have any question before we are going to end the session of the day, please?
Yes.
Okay, come on, what is it?
Yeah, Muarizal.
Okay, come on, sir, what is it?
Yeah, I'm so sorry first. I have to tell you that it seems that I got a bad predicate in this class because there's no checklist when give comment to your YouTube and doing some tasks. Actually, I have to harness that I still have problem in my LMS, so I have to discuss with my closest friend in Duren Sawit region. Give me time to fix this. Thank you.
Okay, and then you don't have to go to Duren Sawit, sir. You may talk with Mr. B and then Miss B because both of them,
yeah, they help me. They often help me. So still confused when we have by way I have to come directly. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Anyone else? Do you guys have any questions? No, Mr. Sani.
Mr.
Okay. Okay, come on. What is it, Mr. Masriadi?
I already make a preparation for my PPT lesson for today, but I don't have to present it. How about my score, sir?
Okay, so the score, you are talking now, so you're getting the score. Mr. Masriadi. That's the point. If you are not talking, joining
Alhamdulillah, Miss Bini, itu Miss Bini.
Joining my session and then without giving any interactions, without any talking that you guys conducted, so there will be no score for the interaction that you guys created. Yeah, that's why you may talk anything, you may ask anything. Yeah, that's what I told you guys on our previous meeting, I guess. Yeah, because
how about me, sir?
Okay,
thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, come on. Anyone else would like to ask the question? Maybe one more question, because I have to leave this resort. Come on, one more, please. One more question only. Come on.
Sir.
Okay, come on. What is it? Okay, no, Miss Muzayana, you already got the score because you were, what is it? You arrived at, where is it? Kidung Island. Kidung or Tidung Island?
Tidung Island, sir.
Okay, Tidung Island. That's okay, miss. That's okay. Hopefully next you're going to arrange the schedule when that you're going to leave the island, when that you're going to arrive. So you can join this meeting without any kind of obstacle or problems. Okay, Miss Muzayana. Since you guys gonna meet a new lecturer next Monday, I would like to lead you guys to do PPG greetings. Come on, one more time. Okay, let's do it. And then I'm gonna be the leader. And I'm not gonna continue to the next move before you guys gonna do the same like what I do.
Okay, senior.
For example, smiling, yeah, senyum. Every one of you have to smile, and then I can see your guys' teeth. That's the form of a good smile. Okay, everyone. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Salam PPG Indonesia. Senyum.
Salam.
Okay. Look at this one. This is success. Okay, thank you very much.
Sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, guys.
Everyone.
And then the last, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Don't forget to upload your first student worksheet. Don't forget to do anything that written on your guys' learning management system. Okay?
Okay, sir.